It's all you. It's still.
What's that? Yeah, what's going on there?
That's a mannequin. She's leaning on it. You see her legs in the background.
Oh, damn it.
That's not
They
actually
say it's a secret.
her.
Can you maybe get with the program here? Stop looking at pictures of girls. And that lady was like way too old for you.
What lady?
That was standing next to the teenager that you were checking out. Can you maybe just shut up? And maybe let's just get serious here for a second, guys. Hold on.
Are you doing the intro or is Derek
No,
doing the
I
intro?
am.
He is. It's still his turn.
What's going on?
Even though I technically bought the beer.
First of all, you didn't buy shit.
My blood, sweat, and tears.
Those don't mean anything to me. Money.
Is somebody playing a video?
You know how much money I made this year?
He's got the feed.
Oh, I'm like, why would you guys be playing a
I'm
video?
so surprised. Go ahead and guess.
How much money you made this year?
Yeah. I have absolutely nothing to show for it.
You should probably start saving some
Yeah,
of
I
it.
know. $52,000.
I was going to say, probably above 50. Yeah.
Yeah. And I am just so poor. Anyways, turn that shit down. No, I need to turn this shit down.
Yeah.
All right, go start recording.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Welcome to the Casual Cowards of Gaming. I'm Ryan.
My name is Dirk.
I'm Chester.
And today we're just going to sing this song for the rest of the day.
Just for a half hour.
There are no wrong words.
Today we're talking about BattleBlock Theater. We've actually skipped our point cast because it's so big. We got to do a whole episode.
I sure, yeah. Or I just got way too drunk off the free Sierra Nevada beer
Yeah, we have all this free beer. Thanks, Sierra Nevada.
for
So
sponsoring
we're
my
gonna do another
disc golf
full
tournament.
episode while we got it.
Yeah. So we had to come back for another week just to get it all out of our system,
Oh, how horrifying! Let's
Or
get
in-
drunk and talk about video games.
into our system.
Man.
So, hey, by the way, by the time you guys we post this, no, never mind.
It
Christmas,
won't be Christmas.
It won't be Christmas.
No.
You'll be 3 days away from Christmas, or 4 days away.
Happy Hanukkah.
Are we going to record on Christmas or the day after?
The
What
day
do you
after,
after?
the day after Christmas.
Saturday?
Yeah, the day,
Friday.
the day of remorse, Boxing Day if you're Canadian.
Christmas is
Thursday, yes.
The day of remorse. Is that what we call it in America?
The day of remorse, yeah, like you punched your dad.
I'm not gonna
I
do
mean,
that.
you didn't because you don't know your dad, but I mean,
I know him. I just don't know where he's at.
I wish I had the laughter button.
I'm not going to punch my dad.
You could.
I could
I'll
if
punch
I
your dad. You want me
wanted.
to punch your dad?
The option is there.
You'll probably punch your nephew.
I might punch my nephew.
General Dick will come down off of his high horse just to punch his nephew.
I like your hat, by the way.
Yeah, it's very festive. I found it literally laying on the floor on the way out. I'm like, why not?
On your floor.
On my floor.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Out of the office. Just
Yeah,
like,
it was
who's
mine.
this?
Oh,
No, doesn't smell like a homeless person. I'll just take this.
And by the way, we have this nice Christmas tree up that I made right beforehand.
beautiful.
It
It's
is
festive,
Cool
it's
as
shiny.
hell, yeah.
your other
And
thing.
this thing that you got from Hot Topic?
No,
I'm
I
guessing-
made that because I did I did a gingerbread house themed and this is just
Turn
absolutely
that down a
nothing.
tiny bit. It's very
You did
distracting.
a
I want to
Nightmare
sing
Before
it.
Christmas
Yeah, nightmare.
themed gingerbread house.
And it won hands down because
It was neat.
people were there was a lady who sandbagged it, didn't tell anybody that she made cakes for a living, or like not for a living. 'Cause
Big.
She works at where I work, but she makes cakes for a living.
yeah, I caught that right when I said it. No, she does it as like a hobby, but she's really good at it. So she takes this gingerbread kit home, comes back the next day, and it's like the most beautiful gingerbread house you've ever seen. It was like it's all proportional. There's like a pond out front with snowmen and like these curly Q candy cane trees. And I'm like, how the hell did you do that so quick? She's like, oh, I make cakes. I'm like, you fucking sandbagger.
And she didn't win.
No, we whipped her monkey ass.
Because
by,
hers
like,
was the least creative, probably.
no, there was one that didn't involve any gingerbread or house. They had an 8-foot board, and they just slathered fucking Rice Krispie treats all over it and made a beach, and put gummy bears all over it.
What?
That's adorable.
Totes adorbs. It is the only one that I really wanted to fucking eat.
That's the most uncomfortable. It's like the beach from Lethal Weapon. It
Should
just
make
rocks.
like that aisle from Home Depot where you can buy just wood.
Yeah,
Just particle
Yeah.
board and
I could do
just
that,
have
yeah.
slabs of just
I would have voted for that.
gingerbread, just gingerbread cookies.
Anyway,
On a pallet.
we caught a lot of shit because it was the Nightmare Before Christmas. I made this huge wooden base. Like I went home and like cut it all out, and they're like, "I thought your gingerbread house was supposed to be fucking edible." Well, the house is made of gingerbread, but everything else
You can eat wood. You can eat wood.
that's exactly what I
Good.
said. Especially because it's MDF. I'm like, there's formaldehyde in it, so like you'll be careful.
What did I tell you this morning? You can eat anything is edible if you
You
believe.
can smoke from out.
Hell yeah, dude!
Everything-
Everything
is edible. Nothing is permitted, or what is that?
Assassin's Creed.
everything is edible. I don't know. It throws me for a loop.
Nothing is forbidden.
Yeah, nothing is
Yeah.
forbidden. Everything is
Right.
edible. Nothing is forbidden. It's the cannibal creed,
Yeah.
Yes.
like the cannibal corpse.
Yeah. You wanna maybe talk about a video game?
No, I
let's
thought
talk
we
about
were
news.
talking about news.
We are. Oh wait, let's start before video games.
By
Let's
the
talk
way,
about things that aren't video games. but
Taking
still
off this fucking hat.
relevant to the nerd community.
Is it making your head sweat?
Oh, so much. My bloody head. If you guys
Mhm.
can see this,
Oh
this,
my
this
God.
shelf.
That hat was white before you put
No,
it on.
it was. This shelf is very sturdy. I found that out.
Not bad for an IKEA shelf.
No. I'm more talking about like this metal part.
Oh yeah, that's
that I
totally made out of metal.
slap my head on
Good.
really hard.
Look, he knocked over all the Star Wars figures. It was
Well,
really
actually,
tragic.
I put them back up so
Thank
they
you.
can't really see.
So pertinent to the nerd community, not really a gaming news, but the Sony hack, everyone knows about it by now.
Yeah.
It's all over the news. You can't go anywhere without hearing about it.
Well, it actually happened 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They've just been reeling from it.
So we found out today that it was
Still
probably
reeling.
North Korea, and they pulled that fucking movie, the interview. They
Well,
finally did something.
It wasn't
Good
about
for them.
It wasn't the hack that caused them to pull the movie.
It was the threats.
They're threatening to bomb any theater that showed the
No.
movie. so
They
the
said a
theaters
9/11 type attack.
Yeah.
And it was pseudo confirmed. Now they're saying allegedly North Korea, but they said that the hackers came from within North Korea.
pulled out.
That did that because they've done similar attacks on banks in South Korea, and they pretty much use the same IP addresses. There's also the IP addresses that are coming from South Korea or North Korea, but all that can be like replicated. Like the CIA is like, we have it.
Mhm.
all under
You have a
control.
VPN. Couldn't you just get a?
I don't think
IP
there's
out of
one.
North Korea?
I'm not sure that I want to mask my IP address to North Korea. It's like, this is the most limiting search ever.
Right? Everything.
Everything is Kim Jong
You search
Un.
like, I wonder what Batman comics are calling out Kim Jong Un. Oh, that's weird.
I had no idea.
You
they
had a great
created-
idea though. Now they're not going to release it in the theater. They're out 80 million, I believe it is.
I thought it was 40.
I thought it was 80.
Let's go 120. 120.
120. They're at 120 million dollars
$120
because math is great.
I can't argue with that. Math is.
Well, no,
great.
you had a great idea. Sony can release it online, a la Louis C.K.
Well,
like he did.
I heard to preface this, I heard the CEO of Sony, I believe it was the CEO on NPR today, before I came down here. He was talking to one of the NPR people, and he was getting like really pissed off because this has fallen squarely in Sony's lap. When it wasn't Sony, it was the theaters that pulled out,
Mhm.
all the distributors.
Everyone's calling Sony a bunch
Yeah.
of bitches.
They-
Yeah, when it's not, when they're just like, we can't.
Like, they want to.
Yeah,
They're-
there's nothing we can do about it. So they need an avenue to release it on. None of the like on-demand sources are picking them up. What?
Computers, internet.
Oh yeah. So I suggested while we were eating some wings and drinking some beer before the episode is that they release it on a torrent site. They actually release their own torrent to where it's donation only. And then if you donate, like I would pay 10, 15, 20 bucks just to say fuck
Whoa,
you.
20
North Korea.
bucks.
I would do it just to say
Ah.
just to say fuck you.
I'd pay $10 to fuck
Well,
you
anyway,
to North Korea.
So then your name goes on a list that just says like, fuck you. Like we don't.
Yeah, it
yield to
doesn't
terrorists,
necessarily.
like-
I mean, it's got to be PC because it's Sony. But I mean, your name. If you think that the threats are totally not credible, like most of us do,
Yeah.
you can go on there, put your name up there, and say, "Come at me, bro." And
Well, I'm
you'll
trying to
pay a
think.
couple bucks for the movie.
I know it
I
wasn't.
want to see it.
I know it
Like
wasn't
Seth Rogen.
Michelle Norris. It was like somebody like I I can't remember which person it was, but you could hear the Sony VP or the CEO. He was getting pissed. Like you would hear it in his fucking voice because she would keep asking him, like drilling him for all these questions, and she's just like, "Why don't you just release it on the the PlayStation? Like release it as a download?" And he's just like, "We're exploring avenues," but it's just like he was just like he wanted to be like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" Like we're still this. All the threats happened, like all the theaters pulled out within a 6 to 8 hour period. It was just like lightning quick.
Wow.
So they're trying to figure it out. They have no takers for any
PCs.
online anything.
Oh,
So
no, Korea is threatening us.
Yeah.
Don't you think if they could do something to us, they would have done it already?
Right?
Bunch of bitches. I'll fight that motherfucker right now. 1-on-1, me and him. I don't even know how to fight.
but you know what? Here's the thing, though. Even if we did
He'd
it,
probably beat me up.
Well, you're a knife guy now.
I am
so-
a knife guy.
well, let's see. Okay, so like I'm gonna treat North Korea like the little kid at the little kid table.
Mhm, like my nephew.
Yeah, like so if he got really mad at like one of us, he couldn't really do anything to us that would really hurt us because we're too far away. But he could punch the little girl next to him, which we'll call South Korea. So, so I think that if they wanted, but if they did that,
Then their dad is gonna come over.
yeah.
America.
Well, dude, Barack Obama got up.
Yeah.
No, Barack Obama
Fuck
got up
yeah.
and he was just like,
Bring it on, motherfuckers.
No, he actually said that he was disappointed that the Sony CEO didn't talk to him before he pulled it. He was like, he shouldn't have done that.
I was
He
really
didn't.
looking forward to watching.
No,
this
he
movie.
didn't. But it's just like
yeah.
it's all the whole media spin and everything. So it sucks that they got hacked. It sucks that they put all that stuff out there. Even though some funny things happened, like I heard that a bunch of people that are quote unquote liberal were making some pretty
Maybe
not liberal jokes.
Maybe North
about
Korea
racist
should
jokes.
Maybe North Korea should threaten Sony to stop making Spider-Man movies.
Yeah,
That's
no
not going to
shit.
happen. Dude,
That's a crime against
is it
humanity.
what
right
is it,
there.
Spider-Man 5? Spider-Man 5, Kim Jong-un.
Spider-Man, there's already 5.
He looks like Dr.
6.
Octopus. He's got the same haircut.
He's got Doc Ock. He could be Doc Ock.
Dude,
He could be.
bring him in.
Doc
Make him
Oon?
happy. You know what? Someone get Dennis Rodman in here to figure out what the fuck's going on.
No.
No,
I'm gonna call the kibosh
he
on
hangs
that.
out with them all the time. They're like bros.
Oh yeah, Rodman.
Rubber?
You just
Rubber?
mixed up the M and the D. Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Rammstein?
Ramadan.
Word.
All right, moving on.
Speaking of not being able to release.
Anyway.
This
Oh
guy.
yes, Ryan is gonna have his
Yeah.
vasectomy.
Oh, yeah.
and
Anyone wants to
just
come
over
by
now.
for my vasectomy party?
No, here's the
Ryan, going away
no,
party.
Ryan had a
for his-
real moment with us right off the air. He was just like, dude, I can't jerk off for 2 weeks.
And then the first time I do it,
He's
he
he'll be
they said
exploring other
the
avenues.
first couple of times I do it, it might hurt. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to do a prostate massage.
I was gonna say, welcome to the Christian lifestyle. You're gonna have to do anal. We can't have sex, but you can put it in my butt. It's called
Nicole,
soaking.
Nicole, we can't have sex, but you can put it in my butt.
So you want me to use 2 fingers? Better make it 3.
No, I want to come.
Anyway,
Use 3. So, anyways, this is right up Dirk's alley. Aside
no,
from my
do not use Allie right after we talked about fingering
is
your
right
butthole.
Dirk's Hershey Highway, Halo 5 beta is going live this
I
weekend.
don't really care anymore. Like
27.
Next weekend.
I'm completely burned out on
You burn out on Halo? That's like your favorite franchise.
Halo. No, I'm not burned out on
No,
Halo.
Batman's your favorite franchise.
No, Halo and Batman in between. The Batman games and the Batman movies being released in tandem made me a huge Batman fan again. And by
Batman?
again, I would Bat fan.
Cool.
Dat fan?
Dat fan.
Yeah, he was a great comedian of
Go ahead.
yesteryear. Anyway, I don't really care about multiplayer games. Like I'll do co-op.
True. Yeah.
I don't really care about going in and
Mhm.
I don't want to be called a faggot by a 12-year-old.
yeah, I really don't. So I don't care about it.
I'm
Really.
into that.
Are you?
I
What-
love
It
it.
gets
But-
going.
Even Destiny, when Destiny was co-op, it's like, oh, this is so repetitive.
It's boring as shit.
Yeah.
Well, if you're still into multiplayer, which apparently millions and millions of people are, if you pick up the Master Chief edition of the Halo re-release,
Mm-hmm.
the Master Chief edition, you get in on the beta. So if you
Fantastic.
want to get in on that,
I was
that's
in
how
on
you do
I was
it.
in on the Halo 3 beta.
How was that?
Eh.
Halo 3.
Yeah, I was Halo 3.
Neat.
Yeah. But it was the multiplayer. It's like, hey, come play our games.
And then Nintendo was already talking new console already.
Wait, to go back, will Halo 5
Oh.
have more Rooster Teeth episodes? Because I missed those.
They're on Netflix.
I know they
Red
are.
versus Blue. That's pretty awesome.
But they stopped after Halo 3. Like they stopped releasing them. Like they're like, well, it's done.
Well, they probably weren't getting paid for it. They were just doing it for fun.
No, they I think
They're making
they
ads and ad money, but
yeah, they partnered. No, I think they partnered with Bungie as of
really?
Halo
To
3.
get all
Yeah,
the models and stuff.
I don't know. I have
Well,
no clue.
Bungie's not in charge anymore. So.
Well,
Bam,
fuck
there you
that,
go.
dude.
That's
Fuck
probably
that.
what happened because Halo 4 was somebody else, right?
Yeah,
well,
with,
you know, Bungie will always bounce back.
I believe the term is snapback.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not better than it.
Don't
I'm
snap,
not better than
Don't
it.
snap back.
Anyway, you got Nintendo's
Nintendo.
working.
Well, they're kicking it around already. Already.
They want to bring themselves into the next
They're gonna
gen.
call it like the Wii Us.
They want to
or
start. They want to get their games into the 720p.
Wii them.
Let's.
I thought Wii U was in 720.
I don't know. I have no clue. I have that. We look at. Wii's been over there since we did our marathon.
Dude, the Wii. I
touched it.
don't even know what to do with the Wii. I mean, the Wii. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy playing it from time to time, but
There's some good games on it.
I want to try the Wii U, but at the same time, I'm just like, I really want to find somebody in dire straits who like needs money for crack to sell me their Wii U for like
Craigslist.
$50.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried, man. I'm a Craigslist.
Do it in like January, February when people are getting rid of their shit. When the kid gets the Xbox
New
One and stops
console.
playing the Wii U.
Oh, that's when I sold my Wii.
That's
Yeah,
when
there
that's
you
when
go.
you do
Look
it.
at
So
that.
I would also like a Wii U just because I want to play Smash. Looks fucking awesome. You know, I want to get that
With the level creator.
Yeah, I want to get that so you can make dicks.
Yeah.
I want to get that new Mario. Make your own Mario. What did we just talk about it last week? I can't even remember. I forgot about it already.
Mario.
right in here. Winter is coming.
You know who won't be coming?
High five.
Yeah. Double entendre.
Nice.
I'll just high five myself over here.
Look, only for like a week or two. All right.
Oh, dude, you've jerk off like 4 times a day.
Not
Like
anymore,
this
I'm
is gonna be
old.
so bad. Oh, you just do once a day?
I can't.
Right? Are you gonna have like one of those plastic cones
Around my hands?
around your dick or something so you can't touch it?
I can't get it. I can't get it.
I'll probably lose some weight too if I can't eat burritos. Oh, I'm gonna hold one with those balls on my hand. But wait.
No, I just I saw the Steam Winter Sale is coming, so I wrote Winter is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So
Winter, it's on.
it's here. The Winter Sale
It's happening
is
right
here.
now.
I'm super stoked about this. It means more games that I can buy that I
We
won't
went to go
play.
look up the price for this game, and I was like, "Wait a minute! It's oh my god! It's the winter sale." So yeah, it's on. Make it happen. Go get a whole bunch more games you won't play. Dirk.
Yeah, well, we'll say, hey, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Oh God, there's a rainbow. They've got a rainbow on the front page.
So great prices on great games, and even better prices on mediocre games.
Mediocre games. What are you talking about? That's GOG.
Oh,
Featured games. Let me see this
No,
fucking
I got
holiday
The
sale.
Witcher from GOG.
I guess sure. Castle Crashers is $1.49 right
What I'm
now.
talking about, bro. Get out
Dude,
there and get some games.
Batman Arkham Origins. I already own it. I may buy it again for $5.
So you could have it again for $5.
Borderlands the pre-sequel, $29.99.
That just came out. That's fucking awesome.
Assassin's Creed Unity. If you wanted it, $40.
$20 off.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I love the winter sales.
oh,
I
there's
love-
some game news we didn't even talk about. They finally released there's like supposed to be the final patch, right?
Oh, that's why I had to.
Patch
That's why I had to look
four.
up the final solution
yeah.
in German because the final patch.
Final patch.
So maybe I'll finally get Assassin's Creed.
Oh, dude, you can get Assassin's Creed Black Flag for $10.
I already own it.
How about Metal Gear Revengeance
I already own it.
Rising? Revengeance Rising.
That game was so awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the ninja game with Let's Like Devil May Cry?
Oh, dude, Broken Age.
Revengeance.
Broken Age is only $8.49.
So there you go. Great games at great prices. Get over to Steam. Give Gavin your money.
Do it.
He needs it.
He wants
He's
it.
going to need dialysis soon. So get over there and give
Dude,
him your money.
Broforce is only $10. That's like
I
Contra
wanna
on crack.
play that. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Stop.
I don't know where we are right now. I'm
Yeah.
too busy. I'm got stuck in the Steam sale.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm assuming
Um,
MVC is Marvel vs. Capcom Origins.
Oh yeah. So they kind of did a re-release, updated HD.
Oh really?
So if you want to get that, get it because it's last week's the last week, and they're taking them down. I guess their license expired or something. So
Oh wow.
everyone
okay.
knows Marvel vs. Capcom. Get over there and get that shits
Nice.
before it goes away.
And then
on Xbox and PSN. Get it,
meh.
son. If you haven't played Marvel vs. Capcom, you're really missing out. It's like Street Fighter with comic book characters. It's fucking awesome, and you can tag out.
Well, you know they
Special
the
moves and
whole
shit.
no the whole what is it, the Capcom series that they had around that same time. They had the the X-Men game where you had the X-Men versus the X-Men, and then you had
Well, they had like Capcom versus SNK.
Yeah, well, no, the Capcom versus SNK was released. I think it was for like the Naomi boards. Like that was that was a whole different thing.
Didn't they do DC versus Marvel or something too?
Oh, that was
No, that was DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that was on the PlayStation
I
3.
think I still have that.
No,
Part
but,
of my boss and I never.
but
gave
no,
it back.
there was a series of games that involved comic book characters.
Yeah,
They had the Marvel one. They had
There was another comic brand.
Yeah, no, because
like, not Image, but or like Dark Horse or I can't remember who.
no, who's the guy who had the Power Stones? Is that
like that Indian dude?
This
from
guy
Indiana
won't
Jones?
have Power Stones soon.
yeah, dude,
that
it's just
was good.
nothing but ball jokes
That was
from here on
pretty
out. No, it was
And it's not happening until like the 23rd, so you guys got plenty of time
23rd of this month?
of January.
January.
You got a
January.
whole
Yeah.
month of ball jokes.
Oh, that'd be great. Ryan gets his fucking nuts lopped off 2 days before.
Christmas.
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. Because I'll be at my parents' house and I won't want to jerk off, so it's a perfect opportunity. Right?
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nothing makes
maybe.
me hotter than sitting in my mom and dad's house and watching Joe play Titanfall.
I don't know what that means.
My stepdad plays Titanfall a lot.
I know he does.
Okay.
Then he comes down here
Mhm.
and he's just like, eh.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so what else is happening?
no, okay. Anyway, I can't really find what it is, but it was in the 90s, the Capcom games, because they had like that's when they released Super Puzzle Fighter. They had like a weird Capcom game
Well,
called
Street Fighter was
Street
Capcom.
Fighter, but it was all in that same thing.
Streets of Rage,
That wasn't Streets of Rage. I don't even know what
Final
it's called.
Fury.
Fatal Fury,
Fatal Fury.
Final Fight,
No,
Final Fight versus Fatal Fury,
nope.
and then you bite your bottom lip off trying to say that.
Apparently, there's a
Lethal
Capcom
Weapon 2.
Lethal
Oh, I hate Lethal Weapon 2.
House Party 2.
It's the worst Lethal Weapon.
Make this shit look like House Party 3.
All right, let's talk. Let's continue to talk. Well, no one wants to listen to you Google.
I don't know why you guys stopped.
I
All
kind of
right.
want to
So
listen.
Terminator Genesis, the reboot, or the reimagining, or the none of that shit you saw before mattered. Let's do
Because
this again.
because they erased they changed the future. So
you can't because Judgment Day is inevitable.
that's what they said, but now they can stop it again.
The rules have changed.
There are no rules.
There are no rules.
Put your shirt back on.
There's
one rule.
So here's
One
what I
rule,
want to know.
never
This is
trust
the
a
most
fart.
important question. Why is Arnold so old?
Oh no, because if you saw when if in the
Because
preview
they sent him back
to when she was a kid,
to when she was
right.
a kid, so he grew up with
He-
her.
So do you think
he
his living
aged.
flesh ages?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yep.
what I tried to explain to someone at work, and they're like,
really,
Yeah.
you're really surprised that somebody at work didn't get.
"Yeah, I guess did flesh ages." Yeah. So hopefully it'll be cool. I mean, I love Terminator, so I mean, I the last one was it's okay. I enjoy Terminator 3 more than Terminator 4.
Well, there was X-Men versus Street Fighter. That was an
Yeah.
awesome game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
So, what do you think? I know you're excited as shit,
Oh, and I'm fucking stoked.
Chester.
I think it'll be cool. It'll be different. And I like Daenerys.
You liked what?
Dragon titties.
Dragon titties.
You need to watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, the white-haired chick. That's
Yes.
now a brown-haired chick.
God damn it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Playing Sarah Connor.
playing Sarah Connor. She's too young. And
She's-
she's the same age. I understand that, but she looks like a goddamn teenager.
It's because the makeup and the cameras and everything is better than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Except for Arnold
And
Schwarzenegger.
honestly, Sarah Connor looked pretty Hagrid.
Yeah, she looked
looks like
Hagrid.
she's pretty manly.
Listen, if Sarah Connor was Hagrid, John Connor would have never been in danger. Can we agree to that? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I just maybe they could have picked a more butch chick. You know,
But she looks so much like Linda Blair. Linda Hamilton.
X-Men Children of the Atom. That's the game I was thinking about.
Jesus Christ,
That game is fucking. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think.
We're
of,
already past that.
okay, we're gone. I'm just trying to.
We're streets ahead, bro.
Streets of Rage ahead.
Streets of Rage ahead.
Streets of Rage ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Also, okay, so I'm excited about Terminator Genesis. Like, I love the reboots. Like, they kind of took it as far as they could, and now they're tying the what is it? What was the last Terminator that came out in 2009? Salvation.
Salvation.
So they're probably tying Salvation in with.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
No,
But it had
was
no. It had your boy. We were just talking about Jack Reacher.
Oh, John McClane's son.
Yeah, John McClane's son is Kyle Reese. He was the bad guy in Creature.
Creature.
Oh, was he?
I'm okay with that. That's not too far fetched. Although I don't. What the hell is Michael Bain doing? Doesn't look like he's too busy.
What do you mean?
Well, why couldn't he be Kyle Reese?
Who's Michael Bain again?
Kyle Reese.
Oh, he's not going to be. Come on, he's too old.
He's old as hell.
You can't
Yeah.
bang a 28-year-old chick. He's Michael Bain.
Well,
I let him bang me.
How old was Michael Bain in 1996 or
Probably
1994?
38.
So he's 38 banging a 28-year-old.
Good for him.
That's what happens.
That's what I'm doing.
So know what? Here's the question: does knowing what she knows, does what's his face?
Like, she's a badass. She banged him because he saved her life.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And that's how John Connor was born.
do
so-
they do the dirty?
They're gonna have to.
Well, they have to.
Maybe she's just
make
that
John
badass.
Connor.
She's just like, just get on me, just hop on me.
Just
Right.
the Terminator like force rapes both of them.
I'm
Just like,
the
you
mother-
must fuck her.
Yeah.
I
need-
just like a grabs like a cannon of Barbie and just starts matching your joints.
I
together.
need more paychecks. Sorry.
She is a
computer.
human
I don't-
female of breeding age.
I don't think he needs more paychecks,
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, dude,
He's doing motherfucker owns a tank.
right?
No, but he just fucking.
And he like gets paid to appear in it.
No, he knocked up a nanny.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that? Where he knocked
Yeah,
up
but
his
that
fucking
kid's like
housekeeper?
that kid's like old enough to.
Well, he's old
fucking
enough to
be
go
president.
to college now, so he's probably got to pay for his college.
Oh, you got to retro that check. Plus, he's probably got alimony going to fucking Maria, whatever her name is.
Shriver.
Is it
Maria
Maria
Shriver.
Shriver?
She's a
Maria.
fucking Kennedy. She doesn't need any goddamn alimony.
Dude, Kennedy's
They're still married,
always
aren't
need
they?
money. No, they divorced.
They divorced like 2 years
Really?
ago.
And then he let himself go.
Well, he looks all right in this.
Yeah, he looks like the skin's falling off him. He's like,
Yeah. Well, you put a tight leather jacket on anyway.
it's like
They look-
he's got like the,
tight.
the, the,
Living
turkey
flesh
gobbler.
is
He's
getting
just like,
loose.
I've been waiting for you. So sorry. No, hey, you know what? As much as I love everything like that keeps happening. Keep rebooting the series, but eventually Arnold's gonna be rolling in a wheelchair. I've been waiting for you.
That's not how wheelchairs work.
That's how it works. You can't talk when you go back.
Terminator can use a wheelchair.
He could.
I mean, it's robotic.
It's living tissue over.
He could
Metal-
replace his
metal
legs
skeleton.
with like tread.
Oh, like a tank tread.
Treads.
That'd be badass.
Oh, that would be like that baseball game.
Like
It would
half
be-
Arnold and half John Deere tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with this.
So then he would just be one of the other tank things that are out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those things called? Hold on. There they are. Fuck.
Well played.
Mhm.
Well played.
Mhm.
Well,
Hunter
no,
killers. The HKs.
there you go. What are the?
No, those are the flying
What
ones.
was that baseball game called? Like Base Wars?
Yeah.
Like he could be like the main character in Base Wars.
There you go.
Or I think you could probably tie him with the old what is it? The Prey. Prey had some weird things like that. Like people like
play Prey.
fuse to fucking
Eat, pray, love.
eat, pray, love. Eat, pray, queef.
What?
You've never seen Eat, Pray, Queef?
No.
It was a South Park episode. I'm not the only one in this.
Oh,
room.
maybe I did. Is that the one with
Martha Stewart shoves fucking confetti into her cooch, and then it's just like,
Doesn't she put a whole turkey in there or something?
no,
that one?
I don't know.
No.
That's the snook and her sniz.
Okay.
Okay, we need to get our South Park episodes straight with people putting.
There's too many vagina jokes on there.
There are. No, because Martha Stewart shoved in like confetti, and she's like, "Get it right in there." And she's like, "Pack it in there," and then it's like, and it's just like,
Because why not?
Yeah.
South Park.
oh,
Speaking of game of the year,
oh yeah, there
there's
you
your
go.
game of the year.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is South Park back on? I haven't been watching it.
Yeah.
Is
I've
it-
had cable for 10 years? I have no idea.
They're still relevant. Randy is Lord.
Oh, I heard that one. Yeah,
I don't know. My roommate watches it.
shocker.
Randy is Lord.
That Lord is like,
the musician.
Oh, he becomes her?
He just is her.
well, he's like, yeah, he starts off like he's recording in a bathroom stall, like just throwing off his thoughts, and then he auto tunes it.
Oh, he does like I do in the Walmart parking lot of my truck.
Yes, except you'd have to auto tune it.
I don't need to.
And in that,
I'm a tremendous singer.
Lord.
All right. So what do you got there, Chester? I can't see that far.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the calendar with the Splash Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
that is
pretty
amazing.
badass. What do you
Google that. Google
Nips
Splash
aplenty.
Heroes.
Yeah, Splash Heroes.
Splash superheroes. It's pretty badass. Just a bunch of female superheroes on a calendar, and all of their costumes are just paint, and it's being splashed on them. And
No,
pretty neat.
it's not paint. It's like milk. Like he
Colored milk.
Whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm just
fine
trying to
with it
tell
either
you.
way.
I mean,
I didn't read it. I just looked at the pictures. It's like reverse Playboy.
This-
Oh, you read it for the articles.
I'm not reading shit for articles. I'm
Yeah. Hey, what's up with that guy? Does he have a huge beard?
There's a chick standing in front of him.
I thought he had a huge beard.
No,
It's just your
What are you
Just
doing
a
like a
bush.
Where's Waldo over there?
kind of. It's more like a where's
the person. Where's the hidden
Stuff.
image here?
All right, so on that,
BattleBlock.
to it.
BattleBlock Theater. Hey, what did I do? I messed up the.
This game is hilarious.
This game is hilarious, and Dirk is such a hater. He didn't play it.
I would not say that I'm a hater. I'd say that I'm just over everything and don't want to do anything.
I'm done with life.
I will be honest with you. I sit out on my truck bed and just stare at the stars.
Oh God, you're an Indian.
I'm done with everything.
You just drink beer in the back of your truck.
Oh God, I do so much.
God, I was doing that 10 years ago. You're behind your game.
I am. Maybe
It's
I'm just,
retro.
maybe I've just decided to give up on life a little later.
It's
than
coming.
you did.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
All right, so this came out last year, April of last year. I can't think when this fucking song is going. It's so fucking ridiculous.
I would just
amazing, though.
the guy. He's got a thing with poop and turds. Like everything revolves around poop, turds, and like the main hat guy who started the theater died because he couldn't make it to the bathroom on time.
What was his name?
Was it like fur? No,
Fur Bottom.
Fur bottom, like paw
It was-
pants.
per hand fur bottom. Per hand fur bottom.
Oh, and just perpetuating cats throughout the internet.
Internet loves cats.
Everyone loves cats. That's probably why this game did so well. I'm not even sure if it did do well, but
Yeah.
it got really high praises. Even on Metacritic, which gathers everything, and even the hate, it still got a really good score. So,
Metacritic, we scrape the hate.
yeah.
No, it was. I mean, these indie games always fly under the radar for me unless they're right.
Well, my friend Zach told me about the game.
Yeah, and then you. Well, we did it on our song episode. We were like, you know,
That
have you
song, I
never
was
have you
like-
never
Yeah, I think I
had
had
seen
saw
BattleBlock
it.
Theater?
I saw it that day on the Xbox, and I was looking at it, like, this looks interesting. I didn't buy it, and then he came with that song. I was like, I gotta see what the
Yeah,
fuck this is
and we
all
played the shit
about.
out of it.
Well, no, because
so much fun.
it was on sale for like $5 is what when I bought it.
Yeah.
And then $5 when you bought it, and now it's like $3.99 on Steam or something like that for the winter
It's
sale.
$3.74 on Steam right now.
Go
so,
pick that shit up. I mean,
Yeah, really.
It's a great game. It's great puzzles. It's like a puzzle platformer.
it is. It's kind of a. You can also troll your friend because that's all I was.
we
having
did
fun
that. Me
doing.
and Chester did that.
It's that old,
No, just run across the bridge. I'm not running across the bridge, motherfucker. No, just go ahead. Just run. Do it.
Or like
We need that fucking diamond over there. Go get it. Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped off the switch.
Chester to shoot me with darts or throw a grenade at him. It was a lot of fun.
It was great.
Everything kills you. Like
Or step off the switch so they land on the lava thing and it shoots them up into the spikes.
Mhm.
puzzles.
It's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Puzzles asunder.
So who made this? The Behemoth?
Das Behemoth.
All they've really done is Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. So if you play Castle Crashers,
And a lot of stuff on Newground.
it's got
We
the
should say-
same, I guess, cartoony type style.
Mhm.
It's not exactly the same, but it has I don't know what to call that style. It's really cartoony.
Well, you know what's funny is when I
Cartoony.
saw
cartoony.
when I saw the cutscenes,
Mhm.
it reminded me a lot. Like, okay, so you're in a theater and they had like they were doing their own theater play.
Little stick puppets.
Yeah, stick puppets. The announcer had this. He was in the same vein as Cookie from You Don't Know Jack.
Kind of, but way goofier.
It was way goofier, but it still had the same cadence, and it was just like, you know,
It
I'm just
reminded me
gonna
a
say-
lot of Invader Zim.
never played it,
It was a
It's
cartoon show,
never watched it,
but
or
it was
played it
kind
because
of that
It did kind of
just
have an Invaders and kind of feel to it.
silly, and the guy's voice was very similar. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if hell, go to YouTube and watch the cutscenes, all of them together. It's fucking hilarious.
it's great.
it's weird. And then at the end, it just kind of drops you flat.
And then,
makes
as you
sense to
expected
me.
it to, it all fell apart.
Right? You think, oh, okay, they're gonna explain everything, and then eventually it'll be all wrapped up. No,
And he's
Just
like,
nice
"Oh,
little-
that makes sense now." And you're like,
it was just so confusing what happened at the end, and yeah, the narrator's like, oh, that makes sense. Okay,
So we should talk about like just the level layout, because from what I play with you guys, and I'll admit I only played for maybe an hour with you guys.
Mhm.
I just it's hard. I got frustrated because I thought we could do like 4-player co-op, but then it becomes like
It's
player
when you do
battle.
more- it's 2-player co-op, and when you do more than 2 players, it's like a battle.
Which it
Yeah,
pissed me off because I
versus-
really just want co-player.
Yeah.
I mean co-op.
Mhm.
The co-op was fun. You should.
But they're enclosed
us.
levels to where all you have to collect diamonds, collect
Collect your
balls
gems
of
to
yarn.
open the exit.
Because why not?
yeah,
right?
balls of yarn.
And sometimes a hat.
Sometimes there's a hat that gives you extra gems.
And sometimes Chester falls in the water with the hat, and we lose it forever.
That actually
Sometimes.
that happened to me one time when I was no fall the hat's gone. The hat's gone.
Oh.
It can be pretty intense, but it's an enclosed level where you can keep going back. Except they have the secret level and they have like the time trials.
The time trials are so rough.
There's an overworld where you go back out into like the prison, and then you're basically
there's a store out in the prison.
yeah.
There's a place where you can trade things with other people.
Because the prison is actually behind the scenes of the theater
Mhm.
that you're playing out all these different scenarios. Like
Yeah.
you're acting out stuff for
Cats.
the cats, yeah, because this guy loved cats
The cats
And-
that have imprisoned
and
you.
they're assholes.
With their beady eyes
Those
and their
cats are
mouth
jerks.
full of huge, tiny teeth.
And their sandpaper tongues.
What do we got here for characters?
Yeah, there's the guy with
There's the prisoners. That's who you are.
Mhm.
You're the prisoners.
well, okay, we should say that you're on your way for some reason in a boat.
Mhm. It's a
Oh, we
friendship.
should have loaded up.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
on a boat.
It's the friendship.
Oh, the friendship full of friends.
I guess you could say it was a friendship. It's the way he says it. It's fucking weird.
So yeah, you're on the friendship, but did they say why you got on the
Because
friendship?
you were going out sailing with all your friends, with Hattie Haddington.
Okay, so you're going across the sea, and apparently there's a
Duh.
storm.
He
The
gave you
boat turns
flowers and
upside
presents.
down, and it tipped everybody out. Do you wind up rescuing the prisoners?
When you unlock the new heads,
Oh, those
those
your-
are other prisoners that you're releasing.
That makes a lot of sense. Because I was frustrated because every time I jump in with you, I get the stock first guy who had the weird disc that he threw at people, which is appropriate
Mhm, mhm.
because I like to throw discs.
Exploding disc.
Yeah, but they were tiny and they pissed me off.
Yeah.
So, but this is a game that doesn't I mean, if you jump into the water with the hat, it'll penalize you. But just for dying, you just restart. Like
Yeah.
there's no game over. It's just nonsense. Go.
Just keep going. Just
You
Trial
can,
and
That's-
error.
I mean, a lot of games are like that now. I mean, remember Meat Boy, you just start over.
which is this is in the same like indie game vein. And same as with Fez. Like you
Yeah.
the same puzzle platforming as Meat Boy, I think.
and for Fez, like kind of like not
Yeah.
not quite as fast paced, but like it's an encapsulated level that you just have to get through.
Mhm.
But I think that BattleBlock Theater used more like of the y-axis, vertical up and down, as left and right. But then they also had like elements like blocks that you could jump through or run through and land on. Once you landed on them, you couldn't jump down through them, like the clouds or whatever.
Mhm.
Right.
They had shit that you could hide
Hidden
behind.
walls and shit
Yeah,
like that.
so
Switches.
Switches. Oh,
them
goddamn
switches. You have to be crazy. I mean, if you
Hidden
think about those
switches.
levels, craziness,
Yeah,
absolute
it's
craziness.
chaos. They should make a level editor for that.
I agree.
I like the supporting
Wait,
cats.
I think they do have a level editor,
I think they might.
but I don't know if you can download levels.
So it's not
That's
like
what I
trials.
want. I don't want to make my own levels, but I want to see what
I
crazy
want to.
people
Yeah, I
are
want to play
making.
other people's.
Because crazy people make the best levels. There's so much, like when you're playing trials, they make just the weirdest shit, and it's amazing. And I want to do that.
I just lent an Xbox to Kyle, and he's doing nothing but playing trials now.
Yeah.
He fucking loves that game. I'm not a gamer, man, but can I?
What are you doing? Playing a video game? But I'm not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer. Well, he's more of a casual gamer, not a
Mhm.
casual coward.
But
But
I mean, really, the only other characters in that game are Hattie Haddington, which is your friend who gives you
well,
presents,
there's
presents and
you,
flowers,
the
Mhm.
prisoners, Hattie Haddington, and
and
cats.
cats, and cats, and cats, and all the cats.
Well, but no, if you think about it, there's also like the guns because the guns take on their own like life form. There's the lasers. There's like
Guns take on their own.
well, they have like little rockets, don't they, that shoot at you?
There's a robot that shoots rockets.
Robot.
Yeah, the robot that shoots rockets.
Is
There's
it-
other little cats that have weapons that try to kill
There's
you.
little shrimps.
The
By the way,
flying shrimp.
I read earlier that shrimps signify that there's probably a hidden level.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So we should
There it is.
check that out.
It's a secret.
It's really hard to encompass what this game.
I don't know how
is.
you explain what this game is. It's weirdness, but it's really a puzzle platformer.
It's a
with all
platform.
the
You know
weird-
what? It might as well be Contra, like 3D, except you don't. You
Except
don't have to worry
there's-
about
yeah.
lives.
Except there's no third dimension.
And there's no.
Contra doesn't have third. Oh, it does have third. I wouldn't say it's third dimension.
You just said
You
that.
just said Contra in 3D.
Did I say Contra in 3D?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, have another beer.
It's Contra in 2D
I would say
without the web
I would
shooting.
say it's updated not updated Contra, but it's in the same vein as just playing Contra with your friend. Like it's
Okay,
I was thinking
because you can work together and against each other.
Yeah, Contra. I didn't see it in 3D. I mean, with like a Y dimension, like to where you can go everywhere.
Yeah.
And everything's enclosed. So yeah, no, it's good local, like, or even over the internet. Like as soon as I fired this game up, Ivan was like, "Hey, buddy," and like just jumped on. Like he was like watching Netflix. He saw me playing. He's just like, "Stop everything, Dirk! What are you doing?" I'm like,
Let's
I
play
just-
this.
"I'm
Did
kind
you
of
play
drunk."
with Ivan?
Well, no, I was kind of drunk, and I was waiting for you guys. No, I did
He's
play
not
with
so
Ivan.
disappointed.
No, because I was.
Oh, that's when
That's when we played 4-player, and
we
I
played
was like, "Oh, we
4-player.
can't play
Co-op.
co-op, but we can do like the battle thing." And we kind of laughed, and there were
even that was
we
fun.
played
It
like
wasn't as-
football. There was like football and like a
the
3D
basketball game.
Yeah, we were just like going back and forth. That
They
was
have ones
fun.
where you can just try to kill as many people as you can, and then you have to. There's another one where you steal souls and try to keep it as long as you can. I guess almost like capture the flag, where you're stealing someone's soul.
Yeah.
So
We
there's,
didn't
I
try
think
that
there was
one.
like 6 or 7.
We did
of
the
those
like
game
paint the
modes.
block one where you.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun because
Yeah.
it would only stay your block. Like it would.
So they didn't do co-op for 4 players, but they at least they made the 4-player.
I think they would have had to recreate.
Yeah, a lot of those been way too easy with
Because
4 players.
all the puzzles or all the levels in multiplayer are different than the ones in single player.
I would imagine so. So you don't have somebody you can throw. Or
Yeah,
do
exactly.
stuff
Because the puzzles in this multiplayer, you have to work together.
Yeah.
To finish them.
Well, and I think I was expecting more of like a Castle Crashers to where everybody is just it's a linear path. You just kind of go, but I just wasn't expecting that.
Mhm.
So, and that's why like I wasn't really into it. I know you guys were trying to get me to play, and I had a lot of stuff going on this week again. But I really wasn't like jonesing to play it
Yeah,
because
you painted that Nightmare Before Christmas.
that was for a gingerbread house, which does not make me sound gay. We won, motherfucker. There it is. Right
What'd you
there.
win?
Bagels. We actually won less bagels than what it cost us to build that fucking house.
Jesus Christ.
It was a good time. It was really fun. I made Jack out of like licorice.
Mhm.
He
Oh,
looked
you
pretty
made
good.
the Jack.
Yeah,
That's
I made
good. I
it.
thought you bought that when I thought
What
you
was
guys
his head
used your
made out
company
of?
discount at Hot Topic to get that.
It was a white styrofoam ball that I bought.
You
at,
said
like,
everything
Michael's.
was edible.
Everything is edible if you want it to be, Chester.
If you just believe.
Let me get you drunk enough, and we can make the.
magic.
I've seen Darky styrofoam.
Have you?
No, it was that packing foam that turned. It's actually made out of rice.
Oh yeah, I'll eat that
No, I
shit for
know.
days, man. Put that in a sandwich or like chips.
So here,
You pack your stomach.
let me give you some backstory here. We were in high school, and he takes a big handful of that crap and shoves it into his mouth, and then he looks over and he goes, "Bleh," and it comes out like it looks like sour cream, and just spits it all over the floor in the hallway. And I almost fucking puked. It was horrifying.
I also lit my dick on fire in high school.
He did. I gotta have a picture of it.
Slathered it in alcohol and lit it on fire
in my mom's house.
in his mom's house
Yeah.
Oh, why?
We were a lot more fun when we were younger.
because his mom asked.
Wait, my mom asked you to light your dick on fire?
I got a history. Sorry.
She's a monster.
She is a monster. So, I mean, the only way you can really have fun with BattleBlock Theater, like understand it, just go out and buy it, especially now for like $3.74 on
yeah.
Steam. And you can pick up Castle Crashers right now
We've
for
got-
like $1.
They have actually
$1.49.
they have a pack, I think, on there.
Which
on
is-
Steam. It's
but-
like $7, I think. You get both of them.
Behemoth pack.
Yeah, but I think Castle Crashers is $1 and $1.49.
Oh, really?
And
Maybe it
Why would
comes
you buy
with
both of them?
maybe it comes with Alien Hominid.
Screw you, Steam. No, I didn't see Alien Hominid on there.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Did anyone play that?
no, that'll probably be on one of our other episodes that is in the future.
We'll do that. 2016. Look forward to
Ooh,
it.
Yeah.
You.
I don't know. I mean, the Behemoth hasn't made a lot of games, but I'm looking forward to what they're gonna make next. Because so far, I've enjoyed.
Well,
Castle
because
Crashers,
they're flash
enjoyed
games.
this.
They're multiplayer flash games that you
Yeah.
could have played on Newgrounds. It's fucking
which is
awesome.
great because the guy that did the narration for this was a guy from Newgrounds.
Yeah.
One of the.
Well, no,
former guys.
he wrote it too,
He did the writing and then he did all of the narration he was doing. He wrote all that, so
which was absolutely crazy.
it was
just
perfect.
nuts,
He did it. He did it absolutely perfectly. The way he did
flawlessly.
it was.
His
At first, I
time-
thought he was gonna. When it started, I thought he was gonna be serious,
No,
and then shit got way out of control.
timing was on point. Everything was on point. So, do you guys want to I don't know what else we can say about this. Do we want to do? The
There's
closing
a-
thoughts, butt taps. Do you want to talk about more cats, or what do you want to
Let's
do?
talk about cats. No,
I like cats.
Let's talk about some of the weapons there. I mean, did you have a favorite there, Chester? There was a lot of. There was
like
quite
the
a few
dart gun.
weapons. The dart gun. It was
like Nerf dart gun because your darts would stick to the wall and then you could use it as a platform.
super useful.
Very useful.
I enjoyed the grenade just because I could throw them at Chester.
The frog that would walk
Fuck those frogs
towards your enemy and then explode.
They would walk up walls and they would just kind of walk around until they found something to explode up against. Which
so
was
they were
usually
like
me.
they were like a bomb at you.
Yeah, they would just
A
continue
slower
walking,
bomb at you.
Yeah.
and then they would always find me in
A little frog with a top hat and a cane.
I only got to use hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime.
Another great thing is you can unlock heads. You get gems, and then
That
you
was
can
fun,
unlock the heads. There was 5 types of heads. There's the square, the triangle, the circle, the cylinder, and then there's a special star head. There are 64 of each of those. Do the math. 5 times 64.
There's 64 of the star ones too.
Yeah.
Because those are unlocked. Like I played on Thanksgiving and I got the turkey head.
Yeah. There's apparently 64 of each of them.
What else did I did something and it gave me a king, like a crown with a beard.
So imagine that.
Yeah.
That's a shitload of little characters they had to come up with.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking awesome.
That is a lot.
So good for them. And
There's some funny ones too.
Don't forget.
There's a couple that look just like Ryan.
There are. There was one that had like a bandana and a beard.
Got a bandana and a beard, looked like a pirate. Looked just like Ryan.
And then there was the mushroom tip. And what were you? I was the mushroom head that looked like a penis.
He had the one that looked like a mushroom.
Well,
and then I was the one with the cat. Just
pussy face. Pussy face.
I called it pussy face.
Yeah.
Just had scratches all over his face
Pussy
with a
face
cat
and
holding
mushroom.
on.
Well, no, you guys actually last night you were going back and forth on text and we're like, hey, you want to like Chester's like I'll be home at 8 and Ryan's like I really can't play tonight because I have to work or like I have to do something with Nicole.
No, I had to get up early to go to work.
Yeah, and you were just like I can't play with you because it'll just be like one more game, one more level, one more level. Like you would have just kept going on and on and on because the game it's so addictive. Once you start playing and start having fun.
Well, because even the night before, it's like we gotta get off at 10, and I'll go. It's like 10:20. I'm like, dude, we really need to stop because it is the same thing.
And then we played one more level.
One more level. I was like, all right, after this one, because they come in sets of 3.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stop at the second one.
I know you can't stop at the second one. You can't triple stamp a double stamp,
right? That's
so
that makes sense.
Another thing that we really need to talk about is the secret levels. So this fucking ridiculous song plays the entire time. There are certain places in the levels like you can jump into like a corner or just they're like hidden. There's really nothing telling you it's there.
Oh, would you say there's no rhyme or reason to where they put anything?
There really isn't. Like you just
are you telling me this game
you just
with
jump
this soundtrack
into that corner
has no set place for
chaotic.
Yeah, and
any type of secret.
The regular game is chaotic, and then you go into the secret level and it's all on a whole nother fucking level.
Yeah.
Like it's just filled with those little lava blocks that shoot you all over the place.
You're just bouncing
all over the fucking. And you can't
I
control
remember.
yourself.
Like that's when you had to run on. That had like a little gate that it came.
Yeah, the
up
little
and, like,
springs that shoot you.
Oh, that's
everywhere.
awesome! Yeah,
it's just fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Insanity.
it's like blocks that appear and disappear, and you got to jump on this one before it disappears.
Well, here's the thing: if you're dealing with people from Newgrounds, they have been able to. They basically been in the no rule zone to where they can do whatever they want. So they've learned these mechanics, and now they get to release them on a fucking at the end of the life of the system. So this is gonna be a pretty good fucking pretty good game. So like,
great game.
They know exactly what they're doing with the physics. They've had a lot of time to build these levels. Like
and the toast that comes after you.
Toast.
Oh yeah, you're doing it with a toast. What does that mean? Oh, okay, I got you.
There's like randomly there's a toaster and a piece of bread pops out and starts chasing you around.
How Earthworm Jim.
I guess yeah.
What was some of the other weird ass fucking
Earthworm Jim's tag
there is a duck that will walk over to the edge of a cliff and you walk over and it eats you and then it poops you across the huge gap.
You'll come across an egg and you touch the egg and it hatches and this green duck thing comes out, walks over to spikes or water, whatever you need to be launched over. You walk into its mouth and then it poops you out, launching you across the obstacle that you need to get across.
The guy loves poop.
He does like poop. He makes a lot of poop jokes. There's the little pig monster things. Those are actually called horse. They don't look like horses. They look like pigs. They're small and pink.
Let's make like horse turds.
But they're called horse.
And hit the trail.
So you ride those little things, and there's just a lot of wackiness.
Yeah. It's great.
A lot of wackiness.
It's in the same vein as Earthworm Jim. So apparently we had a lot of hits on our site. So I might hashtag.
Just
that
keep
shit.
saying Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Chester, you got any pros?
Pros?
You got some pros?
Like
Anything
like
that
a
really stood
poem
out?
or
What stood
something?
out to you? I mean,
I love puzzle games, and this is just some of these puzzles were just so much fun to solve.
in the co-op aspect.
Yeah, and
co-op
being
puzzle.
able to work together with my best friend.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
It was
I was talking to you, Dirk.
Who wouldn't play with me?
Go on.
I agree. The co-op puzzle. Like I haven't had that much fun in a co-op game since me and my ex-best friend were playing Portal 2.
I never got. I played a little bit of the co-op of Portal 2 with Dirk, and it was fun.
It was pretty awesome. Although I can't imagine playing that game if you weren't talking to each other.
That's how I feel right now. Sad trombone over here.
The co-op puzzle and the comedy. I love funny games.
Yeah.
And this was fucking hilarious. I was just laughing the whole time.
Sometimes I felt like they were pushing it. I felt like that he was like like every time he did like the Bugsy Seagull.
No, I thought that was funny because it seemed like
maybe it was like meow meow meow.
I felt like all the dialogue, all the cutscenes were amazing.
It would have been awesome if they would have played the meow game in the middle of that game.
From Super Troopers.
Yeah. Why did I say a thing like that? Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
They could have done it too. I mean,
From your short time with it, anything for you?
I don't know. Like if it was my mindset, I really enjoyed the co-op. I enjoyed the trolling, but I really handed it off, and I liked watching you guys play. I really am disappointed there isn't a 4-player co-op like that.
Yeah.
Like the whole pitting each other or pitting 2 teams against each other. That seems just kind of like phoned in.
I guess a con would be to change the game type.
Yeah.
We had to all leave the game.
Yeah.
And then choose a different game type, and then you had to invite everybody back into the game.
I don't know. Like I really like the game. I like the art style. I like the comedy. This is a bad time for me because I'm just like kind of meh on everything.
You're so emo this past couple weeks.
I'm not emo. I'm just like I just don't really care. I mean it seems like a game that I have a lot of fun with, but I just feel like there's so much shit going on that I can't enjoy it. This is knocking the game. I mean, is this a therapy session now? Can I just talk to you guys about how I feel?
You might have low T, bro.
I do have low. According to Paul, I got low T as shit. No, it looked like a really fun game, and it looked like a game that I would probably have more fun sitting next to the person playing it than.
So like every shooter for me.
Yeah. Well, because when I played with Chester, a couple levels, I would just get a kick out of it's gone, dude.
Oh fuck!
I would get a kick out of just like pulling the rug out from under his feet or
here, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Well, I gotta rely on Vicodin right now. I'm out of beer.
Nothing says good friend or bestie like here. Have my beard washed down.
Oh, you're out of beer here.
Your pain meds.
I took the Vicodin like an hour ago.
Well, you guys found out that you're just
now.
besties. It's gonna be welcome to the casual cards of gaming, Dirk.
I think the only
super best friends.
No, that's already a show.
I know.
Super nerdy best friends.
That's already.
There's a little bit left in there if you
Get
want.
the fuck out of here.
All right,
I got some from my new best friend. The only really con I can think of was some of the weapons were just awful.
I would say that
more like
that stupid Dragon Ball thing.
I would say I would say that I only got to play with the shitty weapon because I never got to build my
disc.
build
The
my
disc was
yeah.
gay.
Disc sucked. There was like the fan and the
fan of the vacuum. So stupid. I did like the trading aspect when we were playing 4-player, like so you can catch your friends up. Like I'll give you, because Ivan did that to me. He had so many like stones or whatever, emeralds. He could give me a bunch to trade for the meaningless bullshit that I had, because I think that they made the currency system kind of weighted so that the lower level people could get like currencies you could trade with the higher level people. So it seemed kind of weighted if you wanted somebody to catch you up, like so they can play on your level. Because to be honest with you, you guys had all this cool shit. And I'm like throwing a disc that bounces off the wall, lands on the ground, that I run over it and die. I'm like, this is the worst weapon ever. Right? I had a paper airplane and I'm just like,
oh, the paper airplanes are stupid.
They explode
on me after they bounce off the wall.
The remote, you had to hit the button to explode it.
I really just wanted to play 99 Ways to Die.
Oh.
Not really.
Maybe after this.
1 minute to kill yourself.
That was pretty much it. That's a great game too.
So here.
Well, okay. Well, you want to do the butt taps? Like
Let's do butt taps.
Yeah.
Let's shit. I'll give it a 4, maybe a 4.5, maybe a 4.25. I'll give it like a butt tap and then touch it with my thumb.
So I was gonna say butt caress.
Yeah.
4 butt taps. 1.
What a rim job.
Yeah, I'll give it a rim job.
That's way more than a
Live
tap.
on the air.
That's more than
Way more than a tap.
Yeah, easily a 4. If I go higher,
Yeah,
want to
if
do
the-
points, I do a 4.5.
If
Well,
the multiplayer.
Then what keeps it out of a 5 for you?
Some 4-player co-op levels would be awesome.
Okay.
And maybe
Oh, you
maybe
do
they
the
didn't
huge-
really need super deadly weapons. Maybe they kept it that way to add a little bit of element of danger, even though there really was no danger because you just respawn.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the only real thing. And me and Chester had such a hard time connecting, and that could have been either one of our connections or Xbox
Yeah.
Live. But holy shit, we spent a good
15, 20 minutes.
This week we probably spent an entire hour
And
all week trying to connect to
You
each
guys
other.
twitched it, right? Like a couple times, or
Yeah, I posted some highlights on our Twitch channel.
Oh yeah, those highlights of us trying to connect are on Twitch.
No, I
Aren't
cut
Oh, did
that
you cut?
stuff.
Wait, and so with that little capture card, you can't hear the voices, or
Well, the first day we played, it didn't capture our voices because we were in an Xbox party talking, and it doesn't. The game capture HD card doesn't capture audio from a console
okay.
because the console or the audio doesn't travel through the speakers or blah blah blah. Anyway, so we Skyped the second day.
And the Skype works.
I had to tweak some settings and actually use Open Broadcast and set that to go through the Game Capture HD software to capture the video, but then Open Broadcast captured the audio from Skype. So it was a whole thing, but we got it to work the second.
So you got the sound from the game, the audio from you guys.
Yeah. I turned the sound from the game down a little too much. You can barely hear it. So you can hear us and a
But you
really
can hear us
annoying
laughing
hissing
and cussing
sound.
at each other.
Yeah.
That's what you want. So butt
what
taps
about
for
you?
you. What are your butt taps?
I'm gonna give it probably 4.5.
In the same vein,
4.25.
I need to give it a little more time. But from what I saw, I like the developer. I like the whole being able to play games with your friends. I will give it a 3.5 only because I haven't really given it that good of a chance. But I'm not going to dog.
So the
You need to
room
delve
to
in,
improve upon is you having more time with it.
Yes,
Okay.
which I may love it.
I think you would.
Good enough. I will accept that, and I will apologize to the behemoth for Dirk's terrible score.
Core.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
Maybe
no,
I
no.
shouldn't have another beer.
Don't take my terrible score as any reflection of the game. It's just
No.
I haven't been able to. I would
It's
recommend
a
going out and playing
reflection
it
of you as
of
a
my
bad person.
yeah, as a terrible person who has shit to
You
do.
give yourself a 3.5.
But seriously,
Yeah, you know what? The game gets a 5. I get a 3.5.
I'd say for 375, this will be the most fun you'll have.
Oh yeah,
this year.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you'll grab it on Steam if you
Great
can
game.
right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, it's not the biggest game.
the
I think
most
me and
fun
Chester
you'll
are
have in 2014.
Yeah, I think me and Chester played for what
Which is
a couple of hours,
another couple days.
and we're almost through it. So you're not going to get a huge game, but it is hilarious. Play it with somebody. Get a friend. Play it. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, because there's
go out there and get a goddamn
7 chapters in the 2-player, and then you can play the same 7 chapters solo, and it's different levels, different
Yeah.
puzzles.
So yeah, and then you can make your own levels if you want. Plus, you can unlock all those ridiculous heads. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where to do this whole thing.
This ridiculous fucking song.
That was the most fucked up line of this whole thing. When life gives you potatoes, give you
So
potatoes.
your best
make
friend's a
potatoes.
vegetable. Well, you know what they say: when life gives you potatoes, make potato salad.
And on that's the
great.
humor of the game. It
That's
falls
it.
in line with
No,
us.
you can find us on the internet. I don't want to say all this anymore because it's
Just go to-
impossible.
Just go to casualcowers.com.
Go to
You can find
casualcowers.com.
everything.
Fucking go to Google.
Mhm.
Hell, you could probably find us on Yahoo. You can't find shit on
And
Yahoo.
frankly, if you're listening to this, you've already found us.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god.
why do we need to tell you where to find us? You already did.
Yeah, everywhere. Every single podcasting thing. iTunes, Podcast Addict.
Mhm.
We're also on the social network.
Don't worry about it. Just we got
Twitter.
it. We got it.
Nope.
Facebook,
Twitch.
Pinterest.
I'm just trying to beat this fucking outro because I have to start 3 minutes in advance. So do
All
it.
right. So for episode 38, I'm Ryan.
My name is Dirk.
I'm Chester.
Buckle your pants, 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 buckle your pants,
I was trying to figure out like where I can't.